right, so initially I went to the first ever Market Mastermind event back in February. And at the time, to be honest, I learned the strategies. I was like one of the earlier classes, and I learned the strategies, but my mentality was all screwed up. You know, when I say mentality, I mean just the what I needed to do to actually win bigger than I was. Making 150 was okay. You know, it's all good. You'll pay some bills with that. 150, $200 days, they're okay. But my mentality, I said, was not where it needed to be to really take it to the six-figure level and above, right? Before that, that's where I was, and I remember when he first announced it, and I was just like, oh my gosh, yeah, I'm trying to go to that event. It's in Vegas. That's 5-hour flight, and I don't know about taking the step to do that just yet. But for whatever the reason, I know he was going around. Actually came down to Florida. I remember him having the meet and greet, and I made sure I attended there because I was like, oh, okay, he's going to come down and show us some of the strategies. He kind of refreshing some of the strategies that I remember learning in the 7-day training. We sat down for we sat down. I went to the event. We sat down for like an hour, 2 hours, and after that, he's like, hey man, you should come out to the event. And I remember thinking to myself like, oh man, I gotta go spend money. And I already had some money that I had saved up, and I'm like, I don't want to use it. I'm not gonna lie, that's where my mind was. And I was like, I don't know, I'll see. And I was like, I'll see what I'm doing. I work, and I was making a bunch of excuses. I had a job that was taking a bunch of my time, and I knew it was, but it felt safe. And I'm gonna be honest with you, this is where I was. So I was like, well, I'll see what I can do, right? Now, don't get me wrong, I didn't love my job, but it still had something going on. So, I, figured, heck, I'll just stick it out here or whatever, right? And just kind of do this on, the side. Anyways, when he said that to me, and I thought to myself, it took me some time. I had brought a friend with me, and I was like, I don't know if I want to go to the event. And he was like, man, we should go. And I was looking around like, well, all right. I mean, he's like, man, what are you talking about? We should go to the event. I'm like, you know what? You're right. What do I got to lose? I go to the event. Heck, I learned the strategies better so I can make some more money, right? So I went ahead and I decided to go ahead and make purchase of the tickets. I went ahead and purchased the tickets. It was the last minute, so I spent like $300-$400 on a flight that I hated. But the whole point is I was going to make it there. So when I went there, surprisingly enough, I thought it was just going to be a little, quick Forex meeting and, same old stuff that I already knew. So I hesitated to go to the event. But when I went there, I saw much more than that. I saw people that were not just making money in Forex. I saw people making money in other industries as well, and things that I already want to aspire to do, right? And I was like, wow, so he not only did he have, the knowledge of Forex that he brought to the table, the years that he, been in the Forex market and making the type of money he's making, he brought other people as well that we could network with. And I thought that was just amazing. So that alone right there, was a big thing for me. The second thing was just the mentality shift. I was talking to some of the younger kids I looked at them like, wow, these are kids, but they're making money in the Forex market. And I just listened to the mentality. And at that moment, I realized my mentality was off. I was doing it all wrong, man. So fast forward, this is the time, and we went over some same strategy we heard before, but it was different this time for me. The mentality was different. And when I left that event, immediately I took a $100 account to $200. That's what happened. Fast forward even further than that, when I started to really go all in, I put $1,000 in an account. The account's $5,000 now, and that was been less than less than even a month. I had it to $4,000, and or $5,000. It's almost at $5,000 pretty much. Okay. And I was like, wow, this is crazy. And I started having days like, $300 plus days to over $500 plus days. I'm looking to make $1,000 a day, right? So I'm actually gonna be looking to make that today. And my goal is to shoot for $5,000 by the end of the week. Now, before, I promise you, my mentality would have never did that to me. I would have thought, man, that probably is not gonna be for me. But because I decided to go to that event, it changed everything. And now I'm looking to take it beyond that. I'm looking to make, be that a six-figure trader before I get there, man. And I'm just going to say thank you, Ricky. You've helped out a lot. That event changed everything for me. I'm looking to be at the next one. I want to make sure you guys are at the next one because it's definitely worth it. Don't think about it anymore. Just make the decision to go, and I promise you it'll be well worth it.